Alright, I am back with another video, you guys, and I'm just chilling in my car. I don't know, it's really loud in my house right now to record because like the Eagles are playing against the Cowboys right now, and my dad's like the biggest Eagles fan ever. Like, I mean, we have Eagles everything in his game room especially, so I hope, like, I'm just recording on my phone. I've been doing that. I hope you guys can hear me. I'll probably put the volume up louder like when I edit and everything like that, and you guys already know this is gonna be a story time about my scariest experience, and I'm not gonna cut nothing out. I just like to just keep the video all together. Oh, I hear a helicopter. Yeah, and sorry if you hear like a weird noise. I turned my car on because it is really freaking cold, and I'm just not a big fan of the cold at all. But update from my surgery, I am supposed to be wearing my little thing because I'm super swollen right here, but I just was like, I'm not gonna wear it while talking to you guys because just I can't take myself serious looking at myself through the camera like that. But I just want to share, you know, like, you guys know I'm a very honest person. I have never done otherwise, and I like to be open with you guys. And of course, you know, with being open, you do open that book to just criticism and stuff like that. And of course, posting my little surgery video, there's people, of course, saying stuff like, you're a bad role model, you're this and that, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, if we're being honest, I don't have to share anything with anyone, and I can just do a bunch of surgeries and not say nothing to anyone about it, because really it's just what I want to share. I just felt like, you know, well, I'm gonna say it this way, my real fans, my real supporters love when I'm honest, and I think it's super dope because it makes me feel like I want to be more honest. Because I mean, I didn't have to say nothing about this doing my little surgery thing. I mean, previous video, I didn't have to say nothing about it, like nothing at all. I just decided, you know what, I feel like sharing this, even though they wouldn't even know anyway, because it's just something that I did for myself. But whenever I share stuff like that, even when I shared my breast augmentation, I didn't have to share that either, but I did because I wanted to share it. I could have just posted the next day and had some big boobs, and y'all would be like, oh, you get a surgery, you're not gonna say nothing about it, you're just, you know, pretending, blah, blah, blah. But those are haters. My real supporters don't act like that, so I don't want my real supporters to think that I'm talking about them. It's just, you guys know, people are trolls. People are really weird. I mean, I could be like other influencers and just not say nothing at all, and just go on with my day, and just, you know, one day look like this and the next look like that. But also, it's like, at the end of the day, it's no one's business anyway what these influencers do, unless they lie about stuff and, like, whatever, make the situation worse, you feel me? But I just want to share that. I don't know, because like I get excited about stuff, and I want to share it with my supporters, because I know my real supporters are excited about it too and get interested in seeing stuff, you know what I mean? But it's just, the trolls are so annoying. Yeah. But anyways, so since I got my surgery, I've been on, they prescribed me like a pain medication that kind of just been making me constipated, and I hate being constipated. It hurts so bad. I don't like being constipated. And it's just like, when I feel like when you're constipated, you don't really have that much of an appetite. So I haven't been having that much of an appetite. And this is, I'm talking about, so I'm 11 days from my surgery, right? I'm supposed to be wearing this until tomorrow, I believe. And so whatever, so we're gonna backtrack to the first few days after my surgery. And of course, I'm like weak and tired just because I haven't been really eating or drinking. That's my fault, because I already kind of have low blood pressure. I don't know, when I got, oh, okay, I'm still gonna explain it though. So let me explain what happened. All right, so I took a shower, right? And this is 3 days after my surgery. I took a shower 3 days after my surgery, and I just felt like I had anxiety or whatever, just because, like, I don't know, I've never gotten like lipo before. I don't know how to explain it to you. It was a weird feeling, because like I was just sore and stuff like that. And I'm just, my nerves make me very dramatic, and like the anxiety doesn't help either. And so whatever, I took a shower, and I got out of the shower. I was like, just, I don't know, I felt okay, but I still felt like something weird was happening with my body, and I wasn't 100% sure what the hell it was. And so I got dressed, whatever, and then my mom, whatever, because I'm at home right now, and so I walk out and I go downstairs, and my mom, I just told my mom I'm not feeling well, like I don't know what's up, whatever, you know what I mean? So I sit down, and then I tell my mom, I can't explain, I cannot explain the feeling, because this has never happened to me before. But I started, it was weird, like my whole body started to feel numb, right? Like everything started to feel numb, and it started to be like, kind of like black, showing like black bubbles and stuff, right? And then I told her, I was like, I need, you know what I mean? She's seen me starting to panic, right? Because then she knew what was happening, because this happened to her a billion times. I've dealt with it a bunch of times with her, right? And so then my vision went completely black, and I was like hyperventilating, and I can't explain the feeling. I cannot explain the feeling, but it was the scariest thing in the whole world. Like I pray no one, you know, because obviously there's people who go through it, whatever, you know what I mean? But I don't want to ever go through that again, because it was like the scariest thing in the freaking world. So I'm holding on to my mom. It's weird. It's like my vision's completely blacked out, but I can hear a little bit, right? Because this is the process of me fainting, right? Which I've never passed out before. And this is because I'm so weak, right? My mom goes over to hold me. So, oh yeah. So, before anything, if you're gonna faint, it's better for you to lay on the ground and levitate, you know, your legs go up, because it literally makes that feeling go away. But it's just, I never dealt with it before, and I knew that's what you're supposed to do, but I was so uncomfortable. I just wanted to sit down, right? So my mom's holding on to me, and I'm just like this, just breathing really, really freaking hard, and I'm trying to talk too, right? But it's like my vision was completely blacked out, and this was for about 25 minutes, and it's like I couldn't control my body and like my mind, and like I didn't understand why I couldn't see. My eyes were open, but it was completely blacked out, and I was hearing like a little bit, and my mom's holding me. She's just telling me, just breathe, because she knew exactly what I was going through, because I've seen my mom faint a billion times, you know what I mean? And I don't know how to explain the feeling that it was, but just people who have gone through it will be able to know what I'm talking about, the scariness of it, of having just no control of yourself. And oh my god, it was so scary. But okay, so whatever, this was about 25 minutes. I'm holding on to my mom, and I see that I'm starting to get my vision back a tiny bit, right? I'm seeing little tiny spots of light, and then whatever, I try to put my head up, and then it comes back again, completely blacks out, and then I start gagging. I didn't even feel, like I said, my body's so numb that I couldn't even tell that I was gagging. My mom's like, are you gonna throw up? And I wasn't saying nothing, because like my body wasn't letting me talk either. And so I started like gagging, and she freaking grabbed the trash can and like held it up to my face, and I started throwing up so much, and it's straight just fluid, you know, that what is that stuff called? Bile, I think that's what it's called, from your stomach. I started throwing up, and I start crying. She's like, it's okay, because I mean, that stuff makes you emotional. I had no idea what the hell was going on with it. I felt like I was freaking dying. I mean, I don't know what dying feels like, but it was just a whole different feeling that I just can't even explain. It just was an extreme level of comfort. I was extremely scared. I could not control anything that was going on with my own body. Like, that's the reason I don't like being put to sleep too. Before I got my surgery, I cried, just because I don't like not knowing, like, I don't know, I just like having control of myself, you know what I mean? And I started throwing up, and whatever, then I started to feel a little bit better. My vision started to come back little by little. I still needed her to hold me though. She was holding me like, kind of like, you know what I mean, with like whatever. I was kind of leaning against her and I was holding on to her, but I was so weak, you know. And wow, I started to get my vision back, started to get it back, started to feel a little bit better. And then it got to the point I can stand up. I felt like whatever, like I was okay, but I was so weak. Like I've never felt that weak in my entire life. Even after I got like my breast augmentation, I did not feel, oh, no, that's a lie. So when I got my breast augmentation, I had to shower a few days later. I felt that fainty sensation come on, but it was quick. It wasn't like it went away in like maybe like a few minutes. I literally, it went from the point I was in the shower for 1 minute maybe, and I felt it come, and I freaking jumped out and ran to the bed and laid down, and then just kind of like just breathed, and like I went back to normal. This happened maybe a few times or whatever, but this was totally different. I've never had this happen. Like I full on, I don't know. I can't. I'm just like, thank God my mom was there, because I would have just felt like collapsed, you know. And I seen my mom collapse a bunch of times, you guys. Like I think one of the other super freaking scary things I've ever seen, I almost had I swear, it was not fun to see this, but me and my mom were on a flight, and this is why she stays hydrated all the time. My mom has low blood pressure. I kind of have low, but I'm still normal, not to the point that it's like scary, you know what I mean? And what's it called, we were on a plane. My mom said that she didn't feel good, so she stood up, walked in the aisle in the middle, like with the seats, walked in the middle. She stops and falls back. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was traumatized because she threw up too, but that's why her stomach hurt. She had to throw up because she wasn't staying, when you're not, so they say when, like doctors usually say, like what my doctor said too, and like her doctor, just to eat a lot of protein and stuff like that, like steak and chicken and all that stuff. It helps a lot. And now she's on iron pills, so it helps. But that was one of the scariest moments of my entire life. And luckily there was a doctor, nurse on the plane, which is super dope. Thank God that all happened for a reason. And yeah, that was scary. I was crying, so like hysterically crying, because I'm like, what just happened to my mom? Like, did she hit her head and that's why she threw up? But she didn't hit her head, didn't hit none of that. She hit her elbow. It kind of stopped her a little bit, you know what I mean, from hitting like the ground. And yeah, she's fainted a lot of times, but it hasn't happened in so long because she's taking care of herself now, thank God. It stresses me out when parents don't take care of themselves, because I'm like, I want you to live forever. Can you like please like eat healthy, do stuff? I know I don't eat healthy and I don't take that good care of myself, but like I'm gonna try, I'm gonna start. It just stresses me out because parents are older, and it's like you don't want nothing to freaking happen to them, you know what I mean? Yeah, it helped so much. I'm so happy that my mom was there, because it was the feeling, there's nothing I can describe it to. I've had a lot of scary things happen to me, horrible things, but that was a different type of terrifying. Like, it was so scary, fainting. And yeah, I would be really, glad, fine, if it just never happened again. Yeah, but I hope you guys have an amazing holidays. I mean, oh, there's someone riding their bike. I hope they don't look at me. Can I just pretend like to look the other way? Oh, I'm gonna look down, pretend to play with this button. Okay, okay, they rode that way. Anyway, I'm so awkward. But I hope you guys have a happy holidays. I'm so excited for Christmas. I've been needing, this year, I think I'm the most excited about Christmas, rather than last year I was excited, but this year I'm super excited about Christmas. I'm not sure why. I think it's just because I'm feeling the winter vibes. It's pretty cold here. I mean, this lighting's terrible because it's really, really cloudy. I can see the clouds just moving, and it's been in like 50s, 60s, and it's not getting any warmer than that. I'm ready to go to the snow too, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I like just talking to you guys like you guys are my friends and stuff. I feel like that's, this video, I'm super comfortable. I don't feel like any type of anxiety besides the guy freaking riding his bike, because I look weird just sitting here in my car talking to a camera. But give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys so much, and I will be back very soon with another video. Bye.